Hey guys, Sean Fury here of Sean Fury's Hero Training School, continuing our hero training. And we just talked about bystanders, villains, and minions. Now we're going to talk about the next stage of development, which will be, let's see, bystander, villain, and minion, stage 4 in the change agency developmental ladder. And the task of this stage, once you've decided you're going to engage and once you've decided you're going to engage with your social realities in a way that is collaborative, and you've decided that you're going to choose self-esteem, and so when someone that's stuck in the coercive level, like a villain, just comes over and wants to coerce your compliance, your self-esteem is going to act as a shield against that. I'm not going to let you coerce my compliance, right? So you've chosen to engage in ways that are collaborative, and you are having high self-esteem, and you're able to show that publicly. Excuse me. And so the next stage is stage 4. This is the task of this stage is support or sabotage. Will you choose to support other people who are showing engagement, collaboration, and self-esteem, right? In other words, once you start doing those three things, engagement, collaboration, and self-esteem, you're going to notice that you start achieving your goals more often and you're getting your needs met more often. So you're going to start to become this powerful figure, and people are going to start noticing that you're excelling at life. And the question is, if you're one of the people that's looking on at others, right, who are flourishing in front of you, are you going to support that, or are you going to be envious and try to sabotage it, right? Because, so this is a problem of what I call the saboteur. Another way of saying it is the competitive rival. So if this was the Harry Potter movie series and Harry and Hermione were the heroes, right? Uh, the bystanders would be all the people not getting involved, like that janitor or whatever that didn't ever help anyone, just kind of stood there and watched. The villains, of course, would be Voldemort and Malfoy's father. He was a very proactive major villain in the movie. Minions would be people like Peter Pettigrew in that movie, or Scampers, the rat guy, who did Voldemort's bidding, right, against his own better instincts. He even admitted, Voldemort even said to him, the only reason you're helping me is because you fear me. So it's not really like you really want to do it. You're just afraid, which is why I don't really respect you, Voldemort said. So the next stage, stage 4 person, this competitive rival, who do you think that might be to Harry Potter? Obviously, it's Malfoy. Malfoy is the saboteur. He's Whenever he sees Harry succeed at anything, whether it's a cribbage game or fighting a troll or who knows whatever other issue that Harry has overcome, Malfoy is right there to denigrate Harry's character. He's like a character assassin, right? He's like a demolition expert who's always placing these little words and phrases at just the right moment so that other people will not take Harry seriously, right? So whereas the villain is trying to dominate your will to get you to comply, in other words, they're trying to control your influence. This competitive rival is trying to destroy your effectiveness at achieving your goals. So the reason I say that is because having a positive impact, being an agent of positive change, there's two parts of that. There's your influence and your effectiveness, right? You can think of impact as your influence that you're having, your ability to have an influence. You're not going to have a very good influence if you have no social skills, no managerial skills. You don't understand social ecosystems. You don't understand habits and pattern recognition. You don't know what you're looking for, right? You're not going to have a very good influence. So that's what the villain wants to take away from you. Number one, if you don't have a free will, you're not going to have any influence at all that's positive, right? Because it's not even your own influence. It's somebody else's. And only one kind of person wants to take away your free will. somebody with ill intentions, right? People don't do that for positive reasons. So we're going to continue on with this effectiveness thing in a second.